Arrival and greetings, your first impression. Imagine you've just walked into a bustling restaurant, the aroma of delicious food filling the air. What's the very first interaction you'll have? It's usually with the host or hostess who greets you. This is your first chance to practice your English. They might say something like, "Welcome. How many?" or "Good evening, table for two." Sometimes, especially if it's a popular spot, they'll ask, "Do you have a reservation?" If you have a reservation, be clear and confident. Hi. Yes, we have a reservation under the name, your last name, for, number, people at, time. For instance, hi. Yes, we have a reservation under Smith for 4 people at 7 p.m. If you don't have a reservation, simply state your party size. Table 4, number, please. Or, if you're dining solo, just one, please. Specific seating requests, they might offer choices, inside or outside, or smoking or non-smoking, or would you prefer a booth or a table? Be ready to express your preference politely. Inside, please, or non-smoking, thank you, or a booth would be great, if possible. Waiting for a table, if there's a wait, they'll usually inform you, it'll be about a 15-minute wait. You can confirm, "Okay, thank you. Can we wait at the bar?" or "No problem, we'll just wait here." Sometimes, they'll take your name or give you a buzzer. "We'll call your name when your table is ready," or "This buzzer will light up when your table is ready." Remember, a friendly smile and polite, "please," and "thank you" go a long way in making a good first impression. Getting comfortable at your table and initial interactions. Once you're escorted to your table, take a moment to settle in. Your server will typically approach you shortly after you've sat down, ready to get things started. Server. Common opening lines include, "Hi, can I get you started with some drinks?" or "Are you ready to order some appetizers?" Or, "Here are your menus, I'll be back in a few minutes to take your drink order." Needing more time, it's perfectly normal and acceptable to not be ready immediately. "We're not quite ready yet, could we have a few more minutes, please?" or "Could we have a moment to look over the menu?" Ordering drinks, if you're ready for beverages, be specific. "Yes, I'll have a drink name, please. For example, I'll have a glass of sparkling water with lemon," or "Could I get a Diet Coke, no ice?" If you're with others, you might say, "We'll start with a bottle of still water for the table, and I'll have an iced tea." Asking about drinks, don't hesitate to inquire about options. "What kind of drink category do you have?" Like, "What kind of local fizzy drinks do you have on tap?" or "Do you have any fresh squeezed juices?" Ordering appetizers, if you're keen to start with something small, you can say, "We'd like to share the appetizer name, please." Or, "For appetizers, we'll have the spring rolls and the calamari." Always maintain eye contact and a polite tone. This shows confidence and respect. Deciphering the menu, the art of asking questions. Now, the main event, the menu. Restaurant menus can sometimes be a bit of a mystery, especially with unique dishes, ingredients, or cooking styles. This is your chance to show off your inquisitive English skills. Never be afraid to ask questions. It's better to clarify than to order something you won't enjoy. Understanding an unfamiliar ingredient. What exactly is ingredient name? For example, what exactly is polenta, or what is kimchi? Clarifying a dish's components. Could you tell me a little more about the dish name, or what's in the dish name? For instance, what's in the chef's special salad? Or, does the fisherman's stew have shellfish? Inquiring about preparation methods. How is the meat/fish prepared? For example, how is the salmon prepared? Is it grilled or pan-fried, or is the chicken dish spicy? Dietary restrictions and preferences. This is incredibly important for your health and enjoyment. Is this dish vegetarian or vegan or gluten-free or dairy-free, or does this dish contain common allergen, e.g., nuts or shellfish or dairy? Be very clear if you have a serious allergy. I have a severe allergen allergy. Can you ensure there's absolutely no allergen in my meal? Seeking recommendations. Servers often know the menu best. What do you recommend, or what's a popular dish among your customers, or do you have any specials tonight that aren't on the menu? About portion sizes. Is this a large portion, or is this dish suitable for sharing? Listen carefully to the server's explanation. If you still don't understand, it's absolutely okay to ask them to repeat or rephrase. Could you say that again, please, or could you explain that in a different way for me? Learning these phrases will make you feel much more in control. Placing your order, making your selection clear. When you're ready to order your main courses, it's time to be precise and confident. Server, are you ready to order, or what can I get for you today, or, and for you, sir/madam? You. Simple, direct order. Yes, I'll have the dish name, please. Using I'd like the dish name. Using could I get the dish name? Ordering for the table, we'll have 2 orders of the pasta primavera and 1 grilled steak. Crucial, modifications and preferences. This is where your fluency really shines. Don't hesitate to ask for modifications if you have allergies, dietary restrictions, or just personal preferences. Crucial, modifications and preferences. This is where your fluency really shines. Don't hesitate to ask for modifications if you have allergies, dietary restrictions, or just personal preferences. You. Omitting an ingredient. I'd like the dish name, but could I have it without ingredient, please? For example, I'd like the burger, but could I have it without onions, or could I have the salad dressing on the side? Substituting a side dish. Can I substitute the side dish for another side dish? For example, can I substitute the mashed potatoes for a side of steamed vegetables? Specifying cooking preference, especially for meat. Could I get the meat cooking preference? For example, I'd like the steak medium rare, or can I have the chicken well done? Asking for additions. Could I get an extra side of sauce or vegetable with that, please? The server will often repeat your order back to you to confirm. This is a very important moment. Listen carefully and correct them politely if there's any mistake. Actually, I ordered the chicken, not the fish, or, you said rare, but I asked for medium. This ensures you get exactly what you want. During the meal, checking in and addressing issues. Once your food arrives, your server will typically give you some space to enjoy your meal. However, they'll usually check on you at least once to ensure everything is satisfactory. Server, how is everything tasting, or is everything to your liking, or can I get you anything else? You. If everything is perfect, everything's delicious, thank you, or it's wonderful, thank you for asking, or the food is excellent. If you need something extra, excuse me, could we get some more water, please, or could I get some condiment, e.g., ketchup, salt, pepper, or could you bring us some more napkins? If there's a minor issue, rare, but it happens, approach this politely but clearly. Excuse me, I think there might be a small mistake. I ordered the dish, but this looks like different dish. Or, my food item is a bit problem, e.g., cold/overcooked/too salty. Would it be possible to heat it up? It's important to be respectful and give the server a chance to rectify the situation. Avoid being aggressive or overly critical. Finishing up, dessert, coffee, and the bill. As your meal winds down, the server will often return to see if you'd like anything else. Server, would you like to see the dessert menu, or can I get you anything else this evening, or are you ready for the bill? You. If you want dessert, yes, please, we'd love to see the dessert menu, or could we see the dessert menu, please? If you'd like coffee or tea, could I get a coffee, please, or a cup of English breakfast tea for me, please? If you don't want anything else and are ready to leave, no, thank you, just the bill, please, or we're all set, thank you. Could we get the check? Remember, check is more common in American English, bill in British English. When the bill arrives, if you're paying with others, you might need to clarify how you'll pay. Could we split the bill, or can we pay separately? The server will usually ask, how would you like to pay? You can say, by card or with cash. If paying by card, they might ask, debit or credit? Leaving, tipping and farewell, the final politeness. Before you head out, remember the customs regarding tipping in the country you're in. A standard tip, if applicable, shows appreciation for good service. As you leave, a simple, polite farewell is always appreciated. Thank you for a wonderful meal, or everything was great, thank you, or we really enjoyed it. Review and practice. The path to fluency. Let's quickly review some of the most important phrases and concepts we covered today. Arrival, table 4, number, please. Or reservation under, name. Initial ordering, could we have a few more minutes? Or, I'll have a drink name, please. Asking questions, what exactly is ingredient name? Or, could you tell me a little more about the dish name? Or, is this dish vegetarian or gluten-free? Or, what do you recommend? Placing order, I'd like the dish name. Or, could I have it without ingredient? Or, can I substitute side for another side? Or, medium rare, please. During meal, everything's delicious, thank you. Or, could we get some more water? Finishing up, could we see the dessert menu? Or, just the bill, please. Or, could we split the bill? Departure, thank you for a wonderful meal. The journey to fluency is all about practice, practice, practice. Don't be afraid to use these phrases the very next time you find yourself in a restaurant. Even if you stumble a little or make a small mistake, it's a completely normal part of the learning process. Most servers are incredibly understanding, patient, and genuinely happy to help. They appreciate your effort to communicate in English. Remember, the goal isn't perfection from day one, but clear and effective communication. The more you put yourself in these situations, the more natural and automatic these phrases will become. So, go out there, order with confidence, and enjoy your meal. That's all for this extended episode. I truly hope this detailed lesson helps you feel much more confident and fluent when ordering in any restaurant, anywhere in the world. Join us next time for more practical English tips that you can use in your daily life. Until then, happy eating and, more importantly, happy speaking. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please feel free to reach out.